Hello and welcome to the most underrated show on the internet.
We're What's with the Lemon, and we're not in my house?
And we're not in my house.
Where are we? I don't recognize this place.
We are in a secret location
A neutral area.
where there's no babies.
There's no babies. There's fur babies.
I was about to say, there is in fact a baby here that is much more annoying than an actual baby.
Joe, tell me about this baby.
So, for the people.
For the people. You took your glasses off.
I did. I'm
Powerful.
putting them back on because I can't see your face here far enough away. You might hear the baby's footsteps as they're walking around, but I'm house sitting. I'm house sitting 2 dogs. I'm house sitting our brother's dogs.
Whoa.
He has 2 dogs.
Yes.
One, his name is Zoe.
Yeah.
Zoe is, what's it when you're like in prison with someone and I'm trauma bonding with Zoe. Because his other dog is named Walter.
Yeah.
Walter is a moron.
What makes you say that,
He might
Joe?
actually be physically and mentally below average for a dog.
Oh, no.
And so me and Zoe literally are trauma bonding for this week we've been living together.
Do you think that Zoe is the way that she is because of Walter?
100%.
Interesting.
100%.
You have said that Zoe is the perfect dog.
I love Zoe. So Zoe, she's old now,
Yeah.
but she literally just wants someone to pet her occasionally and maybe lay close to you, and that's it.
But you don't even have to mess with her. She
No.
just wants to be close.
Yeah, and on a walk, she stays right next to you the whole time.
Yeah. What
Unless
about Walter, Joe?
Well, I hate Walter. No. Walter is the reason. I have a hot take
Okay.
that goes into Walter.
Okay.
And you own a dog.
I own a dog.
So maybe you can...
I almost killed him several times. Many times. From when he was a baby till now.
Okay. Maybe you will agree with me then.
Okay.
I 100% believe if you decide to own a dog, you are giving up on the perfect version of yourself.
Why is that?
I think every dog owner has decided to, instead of going to the next level of what they could be as a human, they would rather own a pet.
They settle for a dog.
Yeah.
Is it a settle, or is it they just make a really bad
I think
decision?
it's the fact that they secretly don't think they're good enough in life, and so they have to get pets.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
This is a real serious question.
Okay.
As somebody who doesn't own pets,
Yeah.
what's holding you back?
Okay, so here's the thing. I could still reach my full potential.
All right.
I'm not there.
No.
But if you own a pet, you literally can't reach your full potential
Literally.
if the pet's there.
Okay.
They're squeaking.
We got one squeaking and one's whining at the
Yeah.
back door.
So-
Had they been let out?
Yes, but so they have not been used to me talking.
Okay.
So because when I'm alone, I'm not talking very much.
No, they're just quiet.
So they got so excited when you showed up.
Yeah, I was really.
And you look the most like their owner.
Yes, me and Jesse, we do look very different.
Yes.
But we do have some similarities, and some say that we sound a lot alike too.
Yeah, yeah. For as much as we get that, it's way more closer with you and him.
Yeah.
I think so. But yeah, we're in his house recording. This is the first
We're
secondary
in
request.
his house.
We could do anything.
Anything. I'm naked.
So am I. Well, I'm Winnie the Poohing.
What does that mean?
I have my shirt on, but my pants and underwear are just
and I'm,
off.
Was it Mickey Mousing? No.
That's the same thing.
I don't know.
It'd be no, Mickey Mousing
Somebody
is
with
just...
pants on with no shirt.
I think that's Mickey, yeah. Or maybe that's Donald.
We're going to say Patrick, because he's for sure has pants
Yes.
and no shirt.
And Winnie the Pooh sure has a shirt and no pants.
Yes. I wonder how they feel about that. Both
I
of us
mean,
we're half naked.
We're also on his bed.
But together we make a full naked.
We're probably about his same size, too.
This is also the latest we've ever started a recording.
Yeah, why? Why could you not come earlier, bro?
I just wanted to be with my wife for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love her.
I'm not gonna lie. I really thought, oh, you're gonna cancel.
No.
Like when you texted 9, I was like, this is it. We're not doing a
Joe,
recording tonight.
How many times have I proven you wrong during this cycle of doing these things?
2 times.
Yeah.
Which is very impressive. I didn't think you were going to cancel on the week, but I thought you were going to postpone till tomorrow.
No. Gotta get it done today.
Part of me also thought maybe you're going to come straight from work. We're going to knock out a quickie.
That would have made the most sense.
That's what I thought. And then go home.
Yeah, that would have made the most sense.
Because you get off at 6, right?
Yeah, I could have just swung right
around. We could have done a 30, 40-minute episode. You get back before baby needs to go to bed.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Well, I didn't actually get done with work till 6:30.
Oh, busy day.
It was, yeah.
Successful?
Mr.
Businessman?
I could have done better.
Okay.
But it was a successful day all around.
Nice. We kind of blew past my pet ownership thing. Do you agree with me?
No.
Why not?
Because then you would be the most successful person in the world.
No. I'm saying, obviously I'm not. And I still need to get there. But my potential is better than someone that owns pets.
Potentially.
But here's the other thing. Like you
Yeah.
and Jesse, Jesse's a very successful man.
Very successful. The most successful out of all of us.
He could be so much more if he didn't have pets.
What?
You have to give up on your life a little bit. You're giving up on what you could be.
I would understand that, but he has other people taking care of the pets.
I bet if you asked him, he would say no.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I just think if you really look deep inside yourself, you will agree with me on that.
I mean, there's a possibility. But then again, I think kids hold you back from reaching your full single potential.
Whoa. That's messed up. You're like PETA up in here.
No, I love my kid, but I can't do certain things because of him.
Yes, but that's a human.
But it's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Well,
aren't you kind of making the same argument?
No,
you didn't say that you hate the dogs.
No.
They just hold you back from reaching your full potential.
But I think you decide you're a stupider version of yourself. I don't think kids do that to you.
No, they make you smarter.
I
because
think
you have to be.
I think dogs literally, you're saying, I don't want to be as smart and successful as I could be. Let me get a pet.
I love my dog, but I hate him at the same time. And I think most pet owners would agree with me that you love and hate your animals.
Could I get you canceled real fast?
What's that?
With animal lovers?
What's that?
With some of the things you've done to animals?
Oh, you want to? Sure. What have I done, Joe?
We had this dog. When we lived on the farm.
Yeah, in Africa.
In Africa. We had 2 dogs that lived on the farm with us. Do you remember their names?
Yep, Mooney and Nike.
Wow. Yes.
I love those dogs.
Nike was, I can't remember the kind of dog she
Jack
was.
Russell.
An indestructible
little ball of muscle. Super tiny.
And Justice treated her like a ball.
Yeah.
And would launch her.
You
her.
say like I did this multiple times. I only did it one time. That's
No,
all it needed.
you did one time very far.
Yes, I did get a little bit in trouble for that one.
But you launched her.
She bit me.
Yeah.
And I got mad.
Yeah.
And she needed to know that I'm alpha.
And guess what?
She never
did it again.
Never.
This is the dog, I think we've shared it on the podcast, that got kicked by a cow
and
just got back up and just walked away like nothing was wrong.
Hooved by a cow.
Insane.
She also killed a sheep.
She killed a sheep.
Ran it into a fence.
Yeah, this dog was a nightmare.
And then looked like it was the funniest thing in the world.
And took a horse fetus remember the horse that had like a stillbirth?
This is gross, and I don't remember it.
Oh. And Nike had it in its mouth and came up to a big party.
So gross.
And me and Bo had to get a shovel and take it and put it in the burn pit.
That's really disgusting.
Yeah.
That's really disgusting. I do like that we don't have to be so quiet.
It's so nice. I'm wondering what people will think. If they're
going
to be like, we're way too energetic or not.
Yeah.
I'm also a little stuffy. I'm sure people can tell.
Here's the thing, Joe. You're always a little stuffy. You're better here, but you're still always just a little stuffy.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
But so I'm allergic. What?
Keep going.
I'm allergic to dogs, so it's made me, even though these are hyperallergenic dogs, I'm a little allergic to them.
Joe, I got this new thing I'm into.
Ooh.
A new thing. It's not really new. It's a new old thing. New old thing. Me and Joe, but I think we've talked a little bit on the podcast that we do like ASMR.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm into something new.
I don't think we've ever talked about it on the podcast.
Well, we like ASMR. I think we have.
Have
At
we?
least ASMR in general.
Okay. If they're real What's with the Lemon fans, they know that because of our
we made
ASMR
one. We made one episode. I love, and this is just an in general thing because I think it doesn't actually have to be specific to ASMR. I love Bob Ross.
Oh, yeah.
He is the OG ASMR.
So is this your first time getting into Bob?
Yes.
Oh, dude. What a trip that is.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
And did you love him?
Oh my God. I loved Bob. I mean, I still love Bob.
He's amazing.
I just, oh, dude.
He's got to beat the devil out
yeah.
of it.
There's certain,
He's just so genuine.
And you can just watch him.
Yeah, he's so sweet.
So there was a while where there were certain TikToks I would get that would be like his 10-minute episodes. It was so great.
They're usually like 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
And I've watched several of them recently.
It's so
And you know what's hilarious the entire time? I, no joke, am looking at these pictures he's making. It's like, these are so beautiful.
Well, I'm always like, this is trash. There's no way he's gonna make this into any. And then like, you start to see it, and you're like, he's a genius.
Well, as soon as he starts making the happy little sky, I'm just ready.
Well, yes, but when he starts to make like his little cottage, like his little shacks and stuff,
Yeah, they're like,
I'm like,
that
oh,
looks
he's
stupid.
ruined it. And then it's like, oh my God.
He's amazing.
He is.
And have you met his son?
So I saw.
There is an episode with his son.
I have not actually seen that.
He talks just like him.
Oh, is he still alive?
I mean, it's an old episode. I might get this wrong.
Okay.
He has a crazy name. It might be Tug Ross. It's either Tug Ross or
It can't be real.
or something like Tag. It's a really simple name.
I want it to be Tug Ross.
I
so bad.
really want it to be Tug Ross too. I probably could look it up. I was in my watch history because I watched it last night.
Your wife just sees, what is this Tug Ross video?
The amount of disappointment my wife has whenever she hears, well, I'd like to help you today and just paint this nice little canvas.
She has a mental problem.
There's liquid white on this canvas.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, liquid white? What is that?
Everyone loves Bob Ross.
I'm like, what is liquid white? I got a lot of energy right now, Joe.
Did you drink an energy drink?
Yes.
When?
Not recently, but
When?
you know, it's helping for sure. Around 4.
Okay. And you came to me today.
I did. This is the first.
Yeah.
It's the first.
Maybe-
I think it's because I don't have to worry about my son waking up.
Yes.
And I just got this crazy energy going on.
This is kind of a very similar energy to our Let's Plays that we used to do.
Probably.
Like where we were much more.
Animated and crazy. Yeah.
It's interesting how much like we're constantly thinking. Can't be too loud.
There's
Can't
a
do
baby
this.
here.
Yeah. The first episode of the pod was the worst, and for me.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't feel like I could do anything.
No.
And then I started to realize, okay, I can kind of
Do some stuff here.
all this stuff.
But yeah, got into Bob Ross, man.
That's amazing.
so great.
Does your wife actually not like Bob Ross?
I don't think she minds Bob Ross, but she knows why I'm watching him.
Yeah.
She hates ASMR.
Which is so weird.
Well,
No, it is weird.
it is, but
So people either love ASMR or hate ASMR.
yeah, there's very few people in between.
Yeah. My
Very
ex it would make her cry. Like, what it would, because she would get like the tingles, but instead of it feeling good, it made it like it.
That's impossible. It's one of the best
That's what
feelings
I
ever.
think. It's insane.
Fully relaxing is my favorite thing.
I love
just
it.
getting those full body tingles. We're lucky though, because not everybody feels those experiences.
Do you go through withdrawals sometimes? Not withdrawals isn't the right where you'll watch ASMR videos, but you won't get the full thing.
You built up an intolerance.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah, not yes, I do for sure.
Just a second. Yeah.
Back into it.
So the weird thing for me is I really like guy ASMRists,
I do too.
but this might make me sound like a creep, and that's what I normally watch.
Yeah.
It auto played a girl ASMRist that I still like subscribe to and stuff.
Yeah.
Immediate like
You gotta
it was
switch it
like
up
yeah.
sometimes.
I just got but I get,
Bob Ross was my switch up. It was just different enough. I also got into drink making.
You told me you were gonna send me video. You never sent me a video
I
of this.
need to.
Yeah.
I need to for sure. There's an hour one and then there's a 10-hour one.
Do they talk at all?
No.
10 minutes. Start me off easy.
Okay.
Start me off easy, man.
There's one video. I only watched it once. I won't watch it again for very specific reasons. They do a lot of weird close-up on the drink maker's face, and he's smiling really weirdly several times.
I don't know if I want to see his face. I just kind of want to see the
You
work.
guys won't see this, but it's like
Oh, yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, huh.
It's pretty great, actually. Slow motion.
Okay. Mine's been chess.
Oh.
Chess ASMR. I got really into card magic ASMR.
Now chess.
And now I'm into chess ASMR, which makes me feel like I could destroy you in chess.
You always think that, but I'm a smart boy.
You are.
I'm a smart boy. Joseph,
What's
I might not be a smart boy.
Oh, Real fast, just so everyone knows, my name's Joe.
And my name's Justice. This is the What's with the Lemon podcast.
Oh my
Welcome.
God, yeah, we do that right at the intro every time.
We've never done it at the intro. There's never been one time where we've done it at the intro. It's always somewhere in between or at the very end.
It's
We'll
normally
notice it.
always at the very end.
This is week 2
Week 2.
of the ho, 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 it's the Hallmark movie time.
That has a much stronger effect when you don't have to be quiet.
Oh, I know.
It sounds a lot more guttural
It is.
and like it's coming from somewhere inside you.
I mean, it is. My voice comes from within.
Fair.
Yeah.
What's the movie?
The title of this week's movie.
Wait. I don't know if we can hear it.
Christmas Next Door.
Oh, that sounds like every single Hallmark movie.
So, just for everybody's knowledge, the first movie on Rotten Tomatoes.
Can I quickly?
Sure.
I'm so sorry. Again, no one saw what you did, but you leaned into your phone like that's what was recording. And it's the
I was
thing.
adjusting.
Oh, I thought you went like down here to say something into
No.
and I was like, it's the thing on your
No,
shirt.
I know.
Okay.
I'm not stupid.
Okay. Sorry, continue. Rotten Tomato.
It was pretty low. I want to say it was like, this was actually shocking. It was like 45%.
Well, yeah, because barely anyone are watching
This
it.
movie is 50%.
Ooh,
So
we're moving on up.
Yeah, we're getting up in there. And I must say, as a movie, this one was better,
Okay.
but that made it so much more boring. I could not get into this movie, and there was a lot of things about it that I did not like. First off, I showed you the pictures, right?
Yes.
If you did not know, you'd think these were the same movies. It is a very similar looking blonde and another dark-haired Mexican man.
Not that there's anything wrong with being a Mexican man.
So you got De Nova from the first movie, and then I believe this guy's name is Eric.
You got to at least get the characters' names down.
It's Eric.
Okay, but you keep on like
Eric and April, I believe, are the main characters of this show. First off, my first note.
Yeah.
2 blonde sisters, double trouble.
Normal.
What I wrote down.
Double trouble. Are these normal sisters or stepsisters?
Normal sisters.
Okay.
Both blonde.
Good relations.
Yes, very close.
Okay.
Creepy Santa decoration.
What does that mean?
The first scene with which you see these 2 sisters, they're kind of reminiscing about a family Santa decoration. I
Okay.
should have taken a picture of this Santa. Horrifying.
Okay.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Like not even close to like, oh, that's a cute Santa. It's like that is a sex offender Santa.
Oh, God.
It's terrible looking.
Yeah.
And also kind of scary.
Ooh.
Second note. That's a weird one. Oh, yes. Eric. He's
Eric.
a bro's bro. He writes movies. He writes books. I mean, not movies.
Okay.
He writes books about being a bachelor.
Ooh.
And he's currently, he's still an author. He's having a hard time writing his new book.
Wait, is he a small town boy? Or is he
No, I
is
think
he the
they
one
li-
from the city?
I think they live in the city. They both live in the city.
okay.
They're neighbors, Joe. I
This
don't know if
feels-
you got that.
yeah,
Christmas
but
Next Door.
I
Don't
thought
know if you
Hallmark
figured that
always
out.
had to be small towns.
It doesn't always.
Wow.
We're in the Big Apple for this one.
Oh, New York, New York.
Yep. Doesn't like festivities. Hates Christmas. There's a curse.
What? Wait.
That's just
there's
really implied throughout.
Okay.
He hates Christmas. His mom keeps saying, "You gotta stop believing in that Christmas curse, Sonny." He has really bad luck or something on Christmas.
Okay, got it.
We don't know why.
Have either of these two been married? Because it seems like every Hallmark thing is either
No.
married or divorced
No.
or widowed.
No.
Okay.
The blonde.
The blonde.
Backstory for the blonde.
April.
April. She plays the violin very, very well, but has crippling anxiety when like auditioning for a performance.
Yeah.
So much so, this is what happens every time she does. She uncontrollably hiccups,
Okay.
which is a problem if you're a violinist.
Yes.
You cannot hiccup and
No.
play the violin. There's too much movement of everything going on around your chin. Her sister, also as a musician, is already playing in an orchestra. Has been trying to get her to audition for years.
Okay.
No go.
But because of the hiccups, she ain't doing that.
Yeah, so currently she's a violinist for hire. She currently does violin things for events and things like
Is
that.
that a lucrative business?
Probably not. I mean, she has a really nice house, so maybe.
Is she
probably doing it.
living alone or is she
Yeah,
living?
she's living alone. She doesn't live with her
okay.
sister.
Okay.
Sister is engaged.
Okay.
Boyfriend won't propose because get this.
Wait. How they're engaged?
Sorry, not engaged, dating, but she wants him to pop the question.
Okay.
And he
Okay.
hasn't done it because he's read all of Eric's books about being a bachelor
Oh,
and about being
no.
happy being single.
Yeah.
All that stuff. So he hasn't popped the question. Mom's a saint is one of the questions that I wrote. One of the things I wrote here. A saint. She's great.
Okay.
And then plot twist, she's a plotter.
Oh.
And a sneaky, sneaky one at that.
Plotting for what?
So to move things in the right direction for this story, Mom sends Eric's niece and nephew to go stay with him by pretending that she is deathly ill
Okay.
and that she cannot watch her grandchildren.
Yeah.
You must do it. These grandchildren's parents stuck, I want to say, in like Iceland or something.
Ooh, I love Iceland.
Yeah, stuck or some wild
Yeah.
location. Was like, why are you there? There was a conference there, and
Okay.
even Eric says that's really weird to do a conference there. The weather's terrible this time of year, and clearly he was right.
Eric sounds like a smart guy.
He's a smart man. Another thing to know: April's always trying to set her sister up with somebody. Always seems like that's a really big part of the movie.
I thought April's the main girl. The main girl.
Sorry, sister.
Justice,
I can't remember
come
the
on,
sister's
dude.
name.
You gotta start writing the
I'm
names
trying to
in
do
your
this
script.
fast.
Okay.
April's sister is trying to set up April with any breathing human being man.
Got it.
Eric is very distracted by his book because he has to finish it. He has a deadline.
Is the deadline Christmas?
Yes.
Okay.
You really landed that one.
Yep.
He's also worried about the curse, of course, because it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
My next note. This romance feels very forced.
Like everyone?
Yeah. April, after seeing that he's trying to do something nice for the kids, gets all romantic about it.
Oh.
So
That's
and
all.
he's,
That's
he's
it?
doing also the bare minimum for these child's survival.
Let's see, like,
And
here,
it's
have a
also-
sandwich.
Basically, and is also pawned them off on April several times.
How?
Well,
How did
here's-
these two
This
even
is
get
the
in
weirdest
contact
part.
with
This is
each
the weirdest
other?
part. The one interaction they have, very negative. He
Yeah.
makes fun of her. She teaches violinist, and,
Okay.
and he makes fun of her apprentices.
Got it.
It's like they're terrible. They're distracting. I can't run my novel while they're playing their stupid violin. Side story: Eric is seeing somebody at this time.
Of course.
not very serious.
That's a whole.
He's a bachelor.
Well, yeah, if he's writing about bachelors,
Yeah, he
of
doesn't
course.
really care about this woman.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I don't either. She's kind of annoying.
Do you even know her name?
Did
Did you even write down her name? You looking at the sky and not your phone makes me believe you did not even write down her name.
I think I did somewhere.
Do I need to teach you how to write notes?
This was very hard to focus.
Okay.
I was also
then.
eating dinner as I was writing these notes, so I was
Got
and
it.
then trying to
Got
fix
it.
the notes
Got
at the
it.
same time. But it was a very forced. I hated it. So all the interactions before this very negative.
Yeah.
They're at April's sister's like restaurant or whatever, which apparently April's sister's boyfriend owns a restaurant or is
Nice.
a big part of it. And she plays at the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
And they were talking very loudly. April overheard them, and he was saying how he doesn't like her playing. So she went over them and wouldn't stop playing at their table.
And she's not hiccuping?
No.
Wow.
It's not an audition. It's different.
Okay,
She already
yeah.
has this gig.
Got it.
She can do what she wants. So bad interaction. But
Yeah.
that changed as soon as she saw him do something nice for these kids, like keeping them alive. April begins stalking Eric.
Interesting.
She doesn't, that's not what the movie's trying to imply, but it's clear.
Okay.
She's just showing up everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere that Eric is already dating somebody. This feels wrong.
Yeah.
April,
This is a stalker
it's
situation.
literally right. April stalking Eric. It's not said, but totally there. Eric is already dating someone. April needs to get a clue. However, Eric's girlfriend doesn't like kids, but says she does. She's a liar.
Oh, no.
Skip a little bit.
Okay.
Eric is the gift card king.
What?
The kids want to go get gifts for people because they're good little kids.
Yeah.
Eric's like, I have an idea. Gift cards for
Yeah.
everybody. And I secretly think, this guy's the best person in the world. I'm the gift card king.
Are gift cards the best present for anyone? I
No.
thought gift cards are when people don't really know what to get you.
No, that's exactly
Here's a
what they're
gift. Yeah.
implying. The kids
Yeah.
are like, what? That's a
Yeah.
terrible
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
That means nothing. My next note. April is a massive simp for Eric. And he can't rock a Christmas cardigan.
Oh.
One of the scenes he's wearing a not very flattering
Yeah.
Christmas cardigan. And I was like, no, man.
Not
Also,
you.
the amount of product in Eric's hair, significant.
It's never going
like
to move.
a lot. No, and he makes even a point about it.
Oh.
In this moment where we find out that Eric's the gift card king, they are kind of at like a farmer's market thing, and April shows up, obviously. Stalking
She's just
him.
following him anyway. She
Yeah.
has an air tag in
This
her
is where she
pocket.
tells him how giving gifts can be very rewarding.
Why is she telling him?
Don't know. They're just hanging out.
Why is she?
She just don't want to leave him
How does
alone.
she think this is appropriate?
She asks him a little bit about like why he hates Christmas. He's like, well,
The curse.
here's one of the reasons I dislike Christmas. He's like, is that it? It's like, that's just one of the many. My notes are really weird in this one.
Okay.
My next note is he told them they could get glue at April's house while making gifts, but was writing so hard he didn't remember that they thought he lost them. This is me reading verbatim what I said. Could have been crazy at the time.
Okay.
I know what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
He's trying to write his book. He has a deadline. He's tried to ask for an extension. Can't get it.
Can't get it.
And
This is due on Christmas,
so
which is a
he's writing
terrible
his
time.
thing. One of the kids come in while they're wrapping presents. He comes in and asks him, hey, Uncle Eric, do we have glue? And he's like, no, I don't think so. And he's like, can we go over to April's and go get glue?
Oh, because they're
next
neighbors.
door.
They're neighbors.
And he's like, sure, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't remember that. So like later on, he's done writing, or he didn't really write much.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Where are the kids?
someone has stolen these kids. So he starts panicking and running outside like,
Yeah.
where the heck is my kids? I didn't write this down, but throughout this whole movie, every single day, some random person's putting lawn ornaments on his yard, and he's not an ornament person.
Oh. Well, if he's not a Christmas person,
No,
that makes
he
sense.
hates it. He gets really mad.
Yeah.
He goes over to April's house and is like, oh, the kids are just making cookies over here at April's house. Everything's fine. But
Didn't they need glue? Why are
so
they making cookies?
they go from really not liking each other to
Yeah.
these kids have now been over with April hanging out more than they've been with Eric. And they love April, and
Yeah.
Eric's totally fine letting them mooch off April. Now let me get this
Yeah,
point.
he has a book to write.
Yeah, but let me get this point across, Joe. Eric doesn't really care about April. For the
Is
longest
he still with
part.
his girlfriend?
Yes.
That makes
For
sense.
the longest time, he doesn't have any notion that he's interested.
Yeah.
But April is constantly smiling at him.
Yeah. She's
Like,
in love.
in love. Like just anything he does, she's just a glow.
Yeah.
Cheeks aglow.
She's
like,
more in love than
"You're
anyone
the
else has
greatest
ever
thing in
been.
the whole world." I don't understand. Eric's a jazz man.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought that was important to do. Vinyl's a big bonding thing for both of them.
Like music vinyls?
April's dad collected vinyl, and he's a super big vinyl guy. So they bond over that a little bit. That's when he kind of starts to kind of like her.
Very
It's over
hipster-ish.
vinyl. Yeah, there is a war brewing over this lawn ornament. It's big. Eric gets jealous of Dr. Guy. One of the things that
Dr. Guy?
Dr. Guy is what I put because I don't
Okay.
ever know his
Oh,
name.
God.
One
I
of
feel
the
like you
setups for
do,
April.
but you don't know it.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the movie tells it several times. and
Maybe.
you're just
No,
like,
it's only
"Nah."
one scene.
Okay.
So I don't think they really
Okay.
cared that much.
Got it.
Now he likes her playing violin.
Oh.
There's a switch.
Yeah.
He comes home.
Because she has vinyls.
She's practicing for the orchestra. She's going to audition.
Got it.
And he's practicing. He's like, wow, you're really great at that. I had no idea before now.
Oh, God.
It's amazing. And then in big bold letters, very loudly, stop simping, April. It's embarrassing.
She still is.
Oh, hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
And he is still with his girlfriend.
Yes,
Again,
still
just
with
so
his
everyone is
girlfriend.
aware.
Bridget is the girlfriend's name. I did write it down. Take that, Joseph.
Way to go, Justice.
Hiccups keep ruining April's auditions.
Oh, no.
So they have a moment where they then talk about, hey, here are some ways to get over your stage fright. It's very as a matter of fact. It's not really a cute scene. It's just something that happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it kind of give the vibes like the writer of this story had stage fright and was like,
Maybe. I don't know. It just didn't seem like he cared too much.
Got it.
Like he wrote a story and it makes sense kind of, but
Yeah.
it's like
We're assuming it was a he.
over,
we don't know. who
over
wrote
this span of time, Eric begins to change.
Oh.
He begins to be like, I kind of like having these kids around.
Oh.
Maybe I do want a family.
But he's still.
Maybe I don't want to be a bachelor.
Got it.
So then April, there's an ice skating scene. April
course.
goes, yeah, it's lame. April goes, you probably just can't write good stuff because you don't believe in it anymore. Ooh, snap.
Whoa.
She went for it.
What a like.
And he's like, wow, you're right. This is where they're going home from the ice skating, and he's like, hey, you want to come over and watch a movie with the kids tonight and have some popcorn? And Bridget's waiting at the door.
I was about to say, he's still in a relationship.
So I did skip over this, but I only had it in my notes now. Bridget and him have dinner, and she kind of freaks out about the kids.
Okay.
That she hates them.
Yeah.
Then the ice skating thing happens.
Got it.
Then they go back. Bridget is waiting at the house and apologizes.
Oh.
But
there you
April,
go, Bridget.
for the first time, even though Bridget has been in the picture since the beginning,
Yeah.
just like, wow, he's dating somebody. This really,
Hey, sometimes love blinds you, you know?
really, and then she's just like, well, this really doesn't matter. I guess I should stop simping over this guy
Wow.
and just move on.
What about the kids?
But
though?
Bridget literally is just like, I don't think we're meant for each other. And Eric's like, I think you're right. I think you're crazy.
Right in front of her?
They're a distance away. She doesn't know what
Okay.
you're saying.
Okay.
So it ends with Bridget giving him a kiss on the cheek, and she's like, they made up.
Yeah.
I'm doomed.
It's
I
over.
gotta stop simping over this guy.
Yeah.
Um,
And April and Eric just don't go along.
Sisters can't skate.
Oh, we're back skating?
We go back.
Okay.
Eric starts a new family tradition with the kids. They go skating. That's the big thing. Yeah.
Stupid.
Chimes everywhere.
Like wind chimes?
See, I wrote down wind chimes everywhere, and Kirsten says they're not wind chimes. They're just chimes.
What's the difference?
Wind chimes are hang outside and make
Yeah.
a very specific kind of ding ding.
Uh-huh.
Ding. Christmas chimes, which you've heard in many things,
Yeah.
are just chimes.
But don't you just hang them outside and they
I
go
don't know.
ding ding ding?
I don't know, but they're everywhere in Hallmark movies. That was just
Okay.
an observation.
They're the same thing. Just so everyone actually knows.
We find out what the Christmas curse is about. I'm almost done with this.
Okay, I
movie.
was about to say we need to start wrapping this up.
Eric got rejected on a proposal on Christmas Day.
Oh no.
Hence,
Before he wrote any of his books?
yes, hence the curse and why he got millions of dollars writing books about being a bachelor. Now, the ending of this movie. Parents come home Christmas Day.
Oh,
The
from
parents of the
Iceland,
children,
yeah.
yeah.
I forgot these aren't his kids.
They have a wonderful thing. Oh, so April really cold shoulders Eric after the whole Bridget thing.
Uh-huh.
Because Eric tries to invite her over to everything
Yeah.
afterwards. He's
And
like,
she's
hey,
like,
because
"No,
we
I-"
have a connection. And it was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, clearly you're with somebody, Eric. And
Simping. Well, just like normal, when a guy's with someone, people are more interested, and as soon as they're single,
no,
it's-
makes sense actually. So when he's with his family, they're like, "Why are you still here? You should go talk to April. Make up with her. You clearly love her." It's like, "Yeah, I clearly do love her."
Is it Christmas?
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve. Magic's
So-
in the air.
Yeah, magic's in the air. He runs over there. He explains the whole thing. It's great.
Do you see a twinkle in her eye again?
Yes, but they don't know how to end these movies, Joe.
Yeah, it's a
It's
Hallmark
just
movie.
very abrupt.
Uh-huh.
We're done. So like
We hit our watch time.
So, he's just like, you're my new Christmas tradition or something like that. He doesn't actually say that,
Oh.
but that's kind of what he says.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, the end.
No kiss?
I mean, we do find out that he wrote a book about what he now believes to be a real thing. But they never actually tell you what he wrote, just that he changed it up.
He changed it
But
up.
he got accepted. They want 3 more books.
Ooh.
And that's like, so he's on top of the world,
Yeah.
you know, everything. But yeah, no happily ever after, just
Yeah.
it's not as bad as the first one where they awkwardly walk down the aisle
Yeah.
and it looked like, I didn't say this last time, but they looked like they were trying to avoid a cameraman that was right in front of them. So they're kind of like awkwardly shuffling to the side
Yeah.
a little bit
Oh,
where there's nowhere
God.
to go. That's my second one. I'm hoping the next one's a little bit more funny.
Yeah.
This one was boring.
What are you rating this one?
Because it tells a story and it's somewhat coherent,
Uh-huh.
it's at least a 3 to a 4 out of 10. Remember, the other one was a 2, Joe.
Yeah, we got nowhere to go but up, hopefully.
Nowhere to go but up.
Hopefully we'll get a...
This was a movie. It's not a memorable one. Please skip it. It's terrible. If I generally feel like you should watch one of these movies just because of how hilarious it is, I will let you know. But so far, not there.
Well, Justice. Scene has the What's with the Lemon Spotify statistics show that only about 4 or 5% of our viewers are female. I don't think many of them will be watching Hallmark movies.
Well, then I'm here to do it for you.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
Exactly. I'm excited. Do you know what the next one is?
No.
Okay.
Kirsten leaves it up.
Okay.
It keeps it in suspense until the week of.
I love that. Talking about suspense,
Oh.
I teased a revelation last week. And I guess I should probably fulfill what I've discovered about myself.
Please do, Joe.
And like I think I said this last week, I think you already knew this about me,
I probably do.
but I really discovered it.
Was
recently.
it a happy revelation or a depressing one?
It was a confusing revelation.
Confused revelation? Yeah. Okay.
And I think the easiest way for me to say it is just to come out with it.
Okay, do it.
I think I am in love with lesbians.
Okay. Well.
And that's been...
Explain yourself, Joseph.
So, everything I watch or play, I think I find myself always being like, my favorite characters are always the lesbians. So, for instance, Life is Strange.
Yeah.
They don't have to be, but 90% of the people that play it, Max and Chloe, are lesbians.
Not this guy.
No, and when I play True Colors, never mind, I'll get to True Colors just a second. But what has really kind of hit this home for me is my new obsession has been Arcane.
Yeah, it's a TV show.
Love like I am fully obsessed.
Nobody will be surprised to hear that Joe's a little obsessive about certain things he gets into. It was From, now it's Arcane, then it was this, then it was Life is Strange. Yeah. As you can tell, he's a very passionate person.
So, my two favorite characters in Arcane.
Yeah.
One's Caitlyn, and the other is Vi. Spoiler alert for anyone not listening. I mean, they very much, it's very implied in season 1, but in season 2, they are very much lesbians. And when I say I love, like, I boast, because we were watching some tonight, he looked over at me and he was like, you have that stupid smile on your face. Like, I had that stupid smile. And then, hear me out, one of my favorite animes have also been Ruby.
Yeah.
And two of the characters, granted, become lesbians.
I don't want to be that guy.
Uh-huh.
I really don't want to be that guy. Stop calling it an anime.
It is an anime, dude.
It's not an anime.
Okay. Anime, cartoon, whatever you want to call it.
It's a cartoon.
Two of the characters
a bad one.
become lesbians. They're not my favorite characters.
No.
But some could say practically every character is lesbian-like. And so if it just stayed to film and gaming, that would be one thing. But
is this a new thing?
No.
Have you told me this part?
You know it because it's my history. I have been either confessed my love to lesbians.
Yes.
Or have dated people that are very lesbian adjacent.
Yes.
So one of the first girls I really liked. I really liked this girl.
Yes.
And this was the first girl that I had like any kind of physical contact with. And it wasn't like in a like specific sexual way.
But it very much was leading you on.
It was. We cuddled in ways that me and my ex-fiance never cuddled.
Yeah.
Like it was,
I remember it really making all of us feel weird.
And for a 15-year-old boy,
that was wrong.
I was like, oh my God, she loves me.
She loves you.
She's in like
I'm in love with her.
She practically was always like on my lap.
She was always close with you.
We were always touching.
Always.
Which makes sense if she's a lesbian. She wasn't really thinking of that But for me,
you probably, and this is going to sound weird, but to her, you probably were reminding
I was like
of
her
her brother.
Yes.
She had a ton of brothers.
100%. I don't blame her.
No.
I'm very happy. Yeah. It helped me be like, oh, this is cool. I needed that. But she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
Straight. I think she's married now.
She is.
Straight up lesbian.
Yeah.
One of the first people I went on a few dates with in America. One of the dates she told me, hey, by the way, I only see myself marrying another girl. And I was like, oh, drat.
Joe, the bad luck on this is so bad.
I obviously have a thing that I'm in love with lesbians.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
I think in like the next date you have, one of the questions you have to ask is, have you and or will you ever be attracted to women?
Well, everyone's attracted to women. That's the thing.
Yeah. Maybe.
I should ask what's your opinion on flannel, because that really will say a lot.
That's a stealthy
That
way.
will say
That's a stealthy way. So you're saying if people really like flannel?
Lesbians love flannel.
Lesbians love flannel.
But here's going back to True Colors. The only thing that could beat a lesbian for me was a country boy in flannel.
Lumberjack guy.
Like, I loved Ryan in that game. He was awesome.
Yeah.
That was one of the few games that I specifically chose not to.
Joe,
Yeah.
ever since you told that story about our niece Jo,
Uh-huh.
it's made me really concerned.
Oh, you're talking about the homecoming thing, right?
Well, it's made me really concerned that when you play these video games as women,
Yeah.
do you think, oh my God, I am that girl? Do you? Have you before?
Have I fantasized about this? Is kind of what you're asking me.
Or
It's kind of what you're saying.
maybe fantasize isn't the right word, because like you said with Joe, you were her in the scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think I got my answer.
Maybe kind of subconsciously. I don't think I do it purposely.
So let me ask you this, Joe.
Yeah.
Are you a little gay?
I think I'm the most ungay.
Because you like only lesbians.
I like lesbians, and what's gayer than liking a girl that likes guys? That's gay.
I don't think
Like,
so.
you're probably gayer than I am because your wife likes you. You know?
That's still up for debate. Really.
That's, yeah. But most men, straight guys that like girls, are gayer than me. Because I only like lesbians who don't like guys. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. You really put yourself in a pickle.
I
don't know if this is the hill you want to die on either.
I don't want to die on it.
Yeah, no.
I could kind of ignore it.
Here's the thing too, though. You
Yeah.
also had, I don't know if we talked about this. I think you might have on the podcast, that you kind of ran into a very pretty girl and had really good chemistry.
Oh my God.
Like a really good
Yeah.
chemistry with this girl. She said she was not binary,
Yeah.
which is, opens the door for.
Yes, it's not the same thing, but
It's
it's
not.
leading kind of. It's easy to kind of go down.
It's
that
not so much
pathway.
the thing. It's the fact that you find these people
Yes.
and they are drawn to you.
Yeah, and me to them.
Yeah,
like a
and-
moth to the flame. I don't know what's happening to me, dude.
I don't know what to do for you.
Me neither. And I could kind of pretend it wasn't real. Everyone kind of knew with my obsession for Life is Strange, it was there.
I mean, I kind of always knew.
Yeah,
Ever
but-
since you started playing FemShep, I knew.
I hated that, but I really wanted to romance Garrus. Come on, Garrus deserves to be happy. But Arcane really hit the nail on the coffin for me.
You've had a lot of revelations this year.
Yeah, this has
It's been a year of revelations. You two wolves.
Yeah,
The fact that you like lesbians.
I love lesbians apparently,
You love lesbians.
which is I don't know what
Really
to do.
weird.
It is, but especially in they're so
Here-
good.
Here's the
They're
thing,
so
though.
good.
Most lesbians aren't the most feminine-looking women.
No, but also like I like. So here's the thing.
Yes.
Obviously, any kind of film, especially if it's animated or game or comic,
They remove
everyone
the flaws
is
of
the
anybody.
most attractive version
Yeah,
they can
for the
be,
most
unless they're bad guys.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like
Sometimes even if they are bad.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
yeah, Baldur's Gate. Like they made Magneto really like this old dude, and then this new generation was like, we got to make everyone sexy, so they make old men super sexy again, and
Yeah, well.
you know, but not that I'm saying old men can't be sexy, but
Yes, Joe.
but in film, in gaming, man, there's something about it, and I kind of have always liked that a little bit, that goth. More female, masculine
butch.
female.
It's not even butch. You've always loved tomboys.
Yes,
Always.
the old school tomboys.
Old school tomboys.
Yeah, I've like skater girls,
Always.
stuff like that. Punk. I've always thought that was such a cool.
Butch is not what you like.
No.
Yeah, that was the wrong word.
Well, I tomboy isn't the same thing anymore.
No.
So I couldn't figure. I didn't know what word to use.
Tomboy. Most
Tomboy
people understand.
is, especially for our generation, is the perfect
Yeah.
example for that.
They
Like
wore jeans and they, baggy clothes.
yeah, skater girls, man.
Yeah. They were ready to shred.
Yeah, you think classic Avril Lavigne? She
Yeah.
wrote about it.
Yeah.
He was a skater boy.
She said, "See you later."
But yeah, dude, I don't know what to do.
You're in a
because I
pickle,
can't
man.
keep on going down
I
this
don't
road.
have a solution for you on this one because you just find them.
So I thought maybe because of John Bernthal, I was going to be okay.
He saved you a few
He
times.
saved me.
Yeah.
But to have
He's the only
two
reason
revelations in part of me is John Bernthal and the other half of me is I'm in love with lesbians. I don't know what to do.
You gotta just channel that John Bernthal power.
Oh God, it's so, especially when, God, this podcast is just going to continuously make me sound creepier and creepier and creepier. But it always is one of the things that triggers my obsession.
Is what?
Lesbians. I don't want it to be.
Why is it the triggering point?
Think of it, Life is Strange, obsessed.
Yeah, but
I got
then
obsessed with Ruby. Obsessed.
It didn't have to be lesbians.
No, but they're always there. They're there in
So
the corner
are you
waiting
admitting
for
that the
me.
stories suck and it's only because of these lesbian arcs that you like?
No.
Okay, well,
God, what is wrong with you?
these shows are they don't.
I'm just saying they're there. I don't know what to do with it. Arcane is so good. You guys got to watch Arcane.
Yeah.
Even like Arcane is a great show because it's not about that.
No,
And
it shouldn't be.
Anyone, yeah,
And you would like Avatar: The Legend of Korra.
gross. You think I'm a nerd?
It ends with.
You think I'm gonna watch a stupid Avatar show?
Yeah, it's really good.
I know you love that. But yeah, anyone should watch it. It's great. I don't know what to do. If anyone knows, reach out to me, please, because
They'll probably just tell you, it's normal, man. Just go with it.
that worked when I was in my 20s and
It
teens.
doesn't work now.
I'm almost 30.
Yeah.
I need a future here. I know. I can't just be a 30-year-old running around
Joe,
being like, I'm in love with lesbians.
Speaking of being almost 30, we worked out yesterday.
Oh, dear God. Dear God.
So, something you got to get your kudos. You've lost a ton of weight.
Thank you.
Even a big thing to help with your mental health. Too.
Dude, I needed it. So I got up to my heaviest,
Yeah.
which was 275.
Which is heavy.
Is insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy for me to think about.
Mm-hmm.
I missed my goal this month in November. I was a pound short, but I've lost 49 pounds.
Wow.
This year.
Wow.
So
That's incredible. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's a tough
I would
one.
have hit it. I was so close, but I was like, I'm just gonna enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can't
gonna-
be too
Yeah.
sticklery, otherwise
So.
it gets really tough.
And I've done all that by swimming
And
eating, trying to eat better.
Yeah.
But this week,
Yes. Well, it started last week.
it did.
We had decided to start working out together again.
Weight stuff.
Weight stuff.
Yeah. So you used to be huge into P90X.
Huge. Yeah.
Well-
I mean, I still am.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you used to like, there's a while where you tried to eat like they did in P90. You would
Tons of
watch all their videos and do it how they did it.
Yeah.
That has evolved over the years.
Yeah. I only really did that when I was visiting here.
Yes.
I didn't do it in Africa.
Yeah.
We just didn't eat as much over there.
Yeah.
Which I still felt like we ate all the time, but
Yeah. Well, over there was no like any kind of fat
it
substitution.
was
So everything
preservative.
was,
It was just the way it was.
yeah. But we've started up again.
Yes.
And Friday,
Well, we did shoulders and arms,
yeah, which
which
is whatever.
you were fine with that.
Fine. The swimming body, that was fine.
Yeah, you were ready.
My shoulders and arms are
You're
used
like
to that.
easy. I don't.
Easy peasy. I
muscle-
swam the next day. I was fine.
Muscle work is easy.
Yeah.
And then we decided to do a chest and back workout.
Dude,
How do you feel?
my armpits hurt so bad. It hurts. Literally, I'm lifting my elbows so they're like a 90-degree. It hurts so bad. I forgot what this felt like. I hate it.
As we were going, you were doing great.
Yeah.
And then after like the halfway point, you're like, oh my God.
I think I'm going to throw up.
I think I'm gonna
just
throw
kept on
up.
saying that. I think I'm going to throw up.
Which it's tough. Like I've had a really big off and on relationship with exercise,
Yeah.
but I do love it. But having a kid, going through that first season of parenthood and stuff, it was just so hard. And
Yeah.
then my old job, doing appliances all
You
day for
lift
10-hour
things
days,
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it before, and then having the 10-hour days, I couldn't do it afterwards.
Yeah, and you were doing something that was maintaining your muscle.
I was maintaining though.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting anywhere. My new job is way more stationary.
Yeah.
Or at least at the
You're a salesman.
I'm a salesman now. And I was like, I have to do something.
Yeah.
And I had done this workout like a week or two ago, and I told you it hurt me so bad because I have not been working out consistently.
Yeah.
And you're just like, let's do it. And we did it.
Yeah.
And now we're both in serious pain.
This is kind of the first time in our journey that I felt like
We're at the same level.
well, not just that, but I was like, oh, now I can kind of help motivate you.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Because you used to always be the one that like you were always such a huge motivator for me in my workout journey.
Yeah.
That and then like I was like, oh, I've been doing that. Like I've had the privilege to be able to work out every day, swimming for an hour. Like not everyone can do that. But because I was on LNI and I could kind of really take this year to, okay, I'm going to commit to this to help my physical and mental health. Like working out's been a huge step in that. And I was genuinely really excited to do it again together. Yeah. Because in Africa, we had so many great times. And then coming back here, we had
oh my God, was Levi not the cutest?
Oh, dude.
He was trying to mimic our moves, and it was just the cutest thing ever.
Every time we got on the ground to do push-ups, he would be right there trying to do it with us.
It was so cute.
I'll say, he had some muscles on that forearm.
I know.
It popped.
He was like, come on! He was trying to pull it down. It was great.
It was very, very cute.
It's kind of fun doing it all together.
Yeah. This has probably been the healthiest I've ever had in my outlook towards exercising.
Because you've always done the workouts, but you never committed to like the eating healthy and any of the other stuff. So this is a big. Yeah. You're probably going to see the most gains right now.
Yeah. I mean, God, I just want to. Yeah, it hurts.
It hurts so bad.
It hurts.
Yeah. I was. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, I would rather swim an extra hour a day. This hurts.
Do it all again Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
What are we doing Monday?
Monday is shoulders and arms.
Shoulders and arms. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're at the point where we should probably
wrap it up.
Kind of close here. What have you been playing? What have you been watching? What kind of news have you been in with the gaming world? Justice? What's been really tickling your fancy?
Nothing. There's nothing that I've been paying attention to. So I've been playing. This has nothing to do with what I've been playing. I've been playing Stalker 2. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. I like it a lot. The world is incredible and just very, very vibrant and a lot going on. There's another game that just won't go away. It's super annoying.
It really seems to really kind of hit the radar recently for us.
Okay, so Horizon Zero Dawn. We talked about it last week. This game, it has 3 games now. Actually, 4 if we count the VR.
Yeah.
It has 4 games to
it.
its
Not
name.
counting the
I'm not counting the remasters because it's ridiculous. They didn't need to be remastered. There is a 5th game in the works and a ripoff.
And a TV show, I thought.
Probably.
Okay.
God, there's probably a TV show. Both those pictures I sent you were of the game.
Okay.
It was not of the TV show.
Got it.
Tencent, lovely Chinese, my bad. Chinese studio, Tencent, who some speculate are trying to rule the world.
Yeah.
Slowly out of time by acquiring studios here and there.
Yeah.
Is blatantly ripping off Horizon Zero Dawn. Robotic animals. A Nordic kind of style looking woman as your main redhead.
Yeah.
Looking bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Character. Did you look into this at all?
A little bit.
It is amazing how much of a rip-off it is. People are just like,
Justice.
Wait a minute. You think it looks good.
I'm really excited. I think it looks pretty good.
It's a survival game, so you'll hate it.
Yeah. I don't actually like survival games.
No, that's what I'm saying. You'll hate it.
Oh, yeah. So I probably won't play it. I also want to
it looks interesting. I would probably play it.
You'll probably like it.
Yes.
I kind of like Tencent.
Yeah, well, Tencent makes some decent stuff.
And so I think they were involved in The Last Descendant, which wasn't bad.
No, they probably had the studio that made it.
Yeah. And it was very First Descendant, my bad.
You just reversed it.
Very sexy game, too. I think we need more of those in our society. We need to bring back bowling, and we need sexy games again. The first one was a little bit of a joke. We that needs to be a much bigger topic than. But Tencent also apparently is the father of Riot Games,
Which is now Arcane.
which is League of
has all-
Legends, which I will probably never play, but I want so many like fun games with Arcane characters.
Yeah. They also did the PUBG mobile.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a ton of mobile games.
They do a ton of stuff. I think they own the PUBG studio now.
Probably. They make millions.
They make a ton.
Millions
Billions.
of dollars. Probably, yeah,
Yeah,
billions.
they make a ton of money. But
Back to Horizon.
back to Horizon. So not only did a game rip off this game that's never been
Yeah.
successful,
I think the first one
it's never been successful.
Okay. Never mind.
They are now making a Horizon live action game. So we're talking
What does that mean?
So we're talking games as a service live action Horizon multiplayer game.
My God.
We're talking like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice
Because that worked
League,
so well.
Destiny 2.
Oh, Lord.
Also, in the Tencent Horizon ripoff,
Yeah.
they ripped off the ghost from Destiny 2.
Did they really?
It's like this game just is nothing original.
I mean, that's Tencent for you most
Yes.
of the time.
What are they smoking at Sony that they think this is the game to do this with?
Justice. We already talked about it, man.
It
Obviously,
can't
what's her
just
name?
be because of Aloy.
Aloy is the next big mascot.
Cannot be.
She is
No,
everything that
their next
everyone
big
wants.
mascot is definitely Astrobot, and they
dude.
need to focus on
They
that.
should, because everyone
Or
that's played that game.
Kratos from God of War, 'cause
Nope.
he's
Nope.
burnt
Old.
out.
Too old.
And then you
too
also,
old.
Too old. Or. Well, no, he's dead now. I was gonna
Ellie.
Say, I was gonna say Joel. Nobody
Yeah.
cares about Ellie.
People love the
I
second game.
hate Ellie.
Oh, yeah.
God.
That's a lesbian I don't like either. So there is hope for me. I don't like it. Just you being a lesbian does not automatically mean I'm gonna like you. Also, the characters in From,
Don't
hate
like
them.
You liked it before.
I did.
You liked Christy before.
Christy was great. I hated Marielle. She was awful.
Oh man. But okay, enough about Horizon. It's the worst game of all time. It's not. It's perfectly fine. I've been playing.
Have you played the Lego? I think you need to get the Lego Horizon, please.
No.
Can
I'm
you
not.
acquire it?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes.
You can?
I can't, but I'm not going
Please.
to.
For science.
No.
Just for
it's
science.
too expensive.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Once you get a faster unlimited internet, though,
Maybe, potentially.
I think for science you need, and for the podcast you need to do it. Okay, what else have you been?
I've been watching Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. We both finished From.
Yes.
We're all caught up. We have to wait 2 years now for the
Yes.
next. That's
There might be a special in between.
Really?
Yeah, they talked about my doing a special.
That's exciting.
Yeah, to kind of tie them together or whatever.
Yeah.
What about you? Arcane.
Well, I've been house sitting.
Yeah, so you haven't been playing anything except
I've
for
been
your
playing-
wrestling phone game.
My wrestling phone game and Mario RPG on my Switch. I've been playing that. That's been very fun. It's been nice to have an excuse to play my Switch because I rarely ever play it at home.
No, you don't.
So no achievement, so I don't really like it as much.
Joe doesn't like any game that doesn't have that little.
I'm addicted to that. I'm an achievement whore through and through.
Yeah, you're a hunter.
Yeah. And then Arcane did. Anyone, please. I know we've asked for people to reach out, but if you have any awesome Arcane news, cool pictures, cool fan art, I would love to see it.
We
I
also would
to
love
see it.
some feedback on if you guys think I should do this Hallmark movie thing.
Yeah.
Because if you guys don't like it, I don't
don't wanna keep doing
I don't
it.
want to do it, man. It's the
I think it
worst.
just still needs some tweaks. Genuinely.
How do you fit an entire movie's worth of plot in a short?
This was
amount of
better.
time? I tried, man.
was
It was
better.
so much. I was rushing too.
Yeah. Just needs some tweaks is all. We'll see. Well, if they hate it, then
People
whatever.
gotta let us know.
They gotta let us know.
I like
and you
it.
can do that
Yeah, I like it.
through our Instagram.
Yeah.
Please, that's our easiest way. If you want to leave a comment on YouTube or Spotify, you can. We're still kind of looking at how to get this on Apple Music,
Apple Pod.
Apple Pod, sorry. But we have an Instagram. It's What's with the Lemon. It has our logo. We're not big enough for anyone to make, fake accounts. You can reach us there. That goes directly to me. we would love to hear from you.
Yes,
and
we would.
Mostly about the arcane stuff, but if you have opinions about the podcast, that works too. It's one of the greatest. Caitlin and Vi are two of the greatest characters ever made, just in general.
Oh man, Joseph.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
You know what? That's been What's with the Lemon.